In today's video, we are going to be discussing the following. Harry Kane extending his holiday in Florida that will rule him out for the first game of the season of Tottenham Hotspur versus Man City. That's actually quite convenient timing. Man City are on the verge of announcing Jack Grealish as their next signing. And lastly, we're going to be continuing this debate. Is Harry Kane right to force a move, or is he being a snake? Do the fans have every right to call him out as a traitor to this club? Along the lines, we're also going to be looking at some further investigations of Heung Min Son, his own teammate and striking partnership, appearing to like an Instagram post that is clearly a dig at him. Hello and welcome to another upload. My name is Sam Chippeck. You're new to this channel, you know what to do. You hit that subscribe button right now. I've also just got myself back on Twitter, so here's the screenshot. Just follow me as Sam Chippeck. It's pretty simple, it's pretty easy. But let's get on with this video. But as you can see for the tweet for yourself, Harry Kane has decided to extend his holiday in Florida, which is an amber listed country. Which is an amber listed state. The following tweet from Sky Sports that was tweeted earlier today states that Harry Kane appears to have ruled himself out for Tottenham's opening Premier League match against Manchester City after extending his holiday against the club's wishes. Now, is this Sky Sports just trying to stir trouble again, or is this actually against the club's wishes? This is something that they know about, that the club specifically said they did not want Kane to do. In my opinion, I think this might be a build-up of maybe Kane eventually handing in publicly a transfer request. It's quite weird because if you actually look at my last video, link is in the description below if you want to see that for yourself. I posted a video on all of this, but however, after I uploaded this video, Nuno decided to speak out on the thing, even though I'm pretty sure Tottenham made a position that they were not going to publicly comment on this. But he pretty much said that he belongs to Tottenham, and that's what the situation is. He is personally looking forward to meet and chat with him, and for now that he has to rest. I'm just not sure about that though. Is Nuno genuine with his words, or is he just trying to play for time and avoid the questions from the journalists by pretty much not addressing the elephant in the room? The elephant is Harry Kane, by the way. According to this Twitter account as well, Harry Kane's return to Tottenham to be delayed further as he faces a self-isolation period following his return from the Caribbean, brackets via Florida. Spurs are still awaiting confirmation of his return to the UK. Now this is weird because I said in my last video as well, I've got no clue if Harry Kane is even in the country or not. But this pretty much confirms he is right now as we speak, still in Florida. Why is he delaying his holiday? There's just something that doesn't add up. Surely Kane would have been told when to leave in order to arrive into training on time, due to all these COVID policies of isolation. Something just isn't right, like I said, and you can't help but feel that maybe Harry Kane is actually sabotaging everything that he's got at Tottenham in order to force his move to Man City. I said also in the last video that this was probably his team and his agent pulling the strings, but this kind of sounds like this is what Harry Kane is doing himself. Never mind his agents and never mind his team. Man City are now on the verge of announcing Jack Grealish as their next signing, believed to be at a £100 million bid. As you can see from this Fabrizio tweet, here we go. He is basically all set to be unveiled as a new Man City player with the Man City shirt. According to the Manchester Evening News, Man City step up Harry Kane plan after securing Jack Grealish deal. So now that Man City have pretty much got what they wanted, or at least 1 out of 2 of what they wanted, my worry is now is that Man City are definitely going to try and stir up a lot more trouble than what Tottenham are going through right now to maybe even increase the bid. We know that a £100 million bid was rejected, and there is no way Daniel Levy is going to let him go for the assigned price, believed to be around 160 million. So maybe City might actually step their money up now that they've got Jack Grealish. Very interestingly enough, just watching this tweet now from the Spurs web, quoting Jamie O'Hara, I think it's better that Harry Kane is not at Spurs training. We had a similar issue with Berbatov. It made the dressing room worse. Spurs are bigger than Kane. Very interesting that, because I think Jamie O'Hara was a teammate of Dimitar Berbatov. So obviously he got to experience firsthand what that was like. And he is pretty much in his perspective now, just sitting down and pretty much watching like almost like a repeat of things happen. Interestingly enough though as well, from Talking THFC, according to them, Dimitar Berbatov said on Harry Kane, I was surprised. I don't think it's the right way. I never actually boycotted training. That's the difference. Training is easy. It's behind closed doors. Most teammates will understand you. We'll get to the bit very soon about teammates. But let's actually open this debate now, which I said in the last video. Is Harry Kane being a villain, or is he just simply proving a point on the reflection of the club, of how it's run and why it's got to even players like him, England's captain, Tottenham's vice captain, to pull moves like that? I mean, let's rewind back, even before we got to the Champions League final, Pochettino said a very few questionable things that got a few Tottenham fans scratching their heads. And then he further elaborated it even more going into the 2019-20 season as Champions League runner-ups. Pretty much stating that, is he a manager or is he a coach? You might as well call me a coach instead of a manager, and was pretty much highlighting the amount or lack of backing, I should say, from the club. Furthermore, we've had players like Eriksen who have publicly desired their statement that they want to leave the club and eventually got their move out the club. Surely that this whole Harry Kane thing is a follow-up, it's a carry-on of what has been going on in this club and why players just do not want to stick about anymore for this. Let's also speak back on Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish has stirred up a lot of arguments around the Villa fan base, very divided. Some calling him a snake and a traitor. Others are saying, why are you saying these sorts of things? Jack Grealish has stuck by with us from Championship to now, and he has been loyal throughout, and he's got every right to leave, to want to move on and win trophies. Well, surely that's the same with Harry Kane, because I remember in 2015, right after the 2014-15 season when Harry Kane had his breakthrough season, this is from The Guardian, Tottenham Hotspur remain adamant that they will not sell Harry Kane to Manchester United or any other club this summer. Daniel Levy, the Spurs chairman, met Ed Woodward, the Old Trafford executive vice chairman, in May, as stories first emerged of United's interest in Kane, and he made it plain that he would not entertain any bids for his club's prized asset. That position has not changed. Surely Kane would have left if he was that much of a traitor. Let's also get real a little bit. Kane has been with us for pretty much 7 years, okay? That is longer than how long Jack Grealish has been at Villa, I think. I could be wrong. But it's at very similar time periods. One is being praised for the years of service they've put in. The other is pretty much instantly being branded as a snake. Yes, I get it. The way Kane is going about with training doesn't help. But he's also being singled out as the reasoning of why Tottenham have almost not really been winning any trophies, as if he's been a part of the problem. Surely putting Son as a wing-back isn't Harry Kane's fault. Surely sticking Mikel Vorm in goal isn't Harry Kane's fault. Surely even deciding to play Harry Kane when he's not fully fit isn't Harry Kane's fault, although there will be some haters that will say that Harry Kane literally forced his way into the starting 11. Kane has literally had the chance between those 6-7 years to speak out and express for a move, especially to Man United in 2015, but he didn't do it. Surely that's loyalty for sticking by that long until now. I do have to look at the other side, and there's definitely been some very unprofessional moves from Harry Kane. Pretty much extending his holiday in Florida and just not turning up to training. I don't think that's right personally, but like I said before, there is issues with this club. And when you are playing at European Conference League and you've got a player as good as Harry Kane in your team, who would want to stick by for that, honestly? Now it's time to move on to the last part of the, well, I'm not even sure if this is true, but I'm just going to show you the screenshots now. This is an Insta post, which is clearly a dig at Harry Kane. There's Billy Nick with the amount of club trophies he's won. You can see the caption for yourself. And who has appeared to like that? His teammate, Heung Min Son. Now, this just makes you wonder, has Harry Kane's decision even angered his own teammates? Considering that Heung Min Son has also recently signed a contract for the club, maybe he's taken a huge opinion on this, where he is sticking by to not only recently signing his contract, but also letting his own teammate know that you are not bigger than the club and you can't force your way out of a move like that. And there's another tweet from Alistair Gold just as I was in the middle of filming, and I've just got to add this in. Ndombele is understood to be considering his future once again this summer, although Tottenham still believe in him. Ndombele is also understood to be disappointed by the likely departure of his close friends Serge Aurier and Moussa Sissoko this month. Source from Alistair Gold. Do you know what? Us Tottenham fans have
are dealing with a lot at the moment with this whole Harry Kane stuff. If this stuff gets any worse than it is, then this is just adding issues to the plate. I mean, come on. Ndombele, you're really going to be leaving this club because 2 of your mates are leaving. This isn't a university. This isn't some clubhouse or scouts. This is a bloody football club. Some of the athletes in this club, how can you even call yourself sportsmen or athletes? It's just a joke. But yeah, I thought I should just add this in. Let me know in the comments below. I don't even want to talk anymore about this.
You know, I thought I should just stick that in there because I've got the feeling we just don't know, because at the end of the day, this video is purely speculation and anything could happen within the next few days. Something could even happen right now while I'm filming, but we won't know, I reckon, until the end of the week. So let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on this whole Harry Kane situation. And do you think as well that there might be some toxicity within the team because of Harry Kane's decisions? You let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and comment below any other thoughts that you would like to see on this channel or anything you want to say about this video. Thanks guys, and I'll see you at the next upload.